Most sourcing problems are not quality problems, they're not pricing problems, and they're not supplier problems, they're communication problems. The wrong product gets made. The packaging is incorrect. The timeline gets missed. The quote doesn't match expectations. And when you look closely, most of these issues started with one thing: unclear communication. Professional buyers understand that communication is not just talking, communication is management. And that's why they approach it differently. Here's how experienced buyers communicate with suppliers step by step. First, they focus on clarity. Most buyers send long messages, multiple topics, unclear requirements, and then wonder why they receive confusing answers. Professional buyers simplify everything: short messages, clear requirements, specific questions, because clarity creates better responses. Second, they ask better questions. Most buyers ask broad questions. Can you send me details? What's your best price? Professional buyers ask targeted questions. What material is being used? What is the production timeline? What is included in the quote? Because better questions produce better information, and better information produces better decisions. Third, they separate topics. This habit alone prevents countless mistakes. Pricing discussions stay separate. Production discussions stay separate. Packaging discussions stay separate. When multiple topics are mixed together, confusion increases. Professional buyers organize communication so every conversation has a clear purpose. Fourth, they verify understanding. This is where many buyers fail. A supplier says yes, no problem, understood, and the buyer assumes everything is clear. Professional buyers don't assume. They verify. They ask suppliers to confirm details. They ask suppliers to explain requirements back. Because understanding should be confirmed, not guessed. Fifth, they use visuals whenever possible: photos, drawings, reference products, specifications, because visuals reduce interpretation, and less interpretation means fewer mistakes. Professional buyers know that showing is often better than explaining. Sixth, they document everything important, not just conversations, agreements, requirements, changes, updates. Everything important goes into writing. Because memory is unreliable, documentation creates consistency, and consistency reduces risk. Seventh, they communicate consistently during production. Many buyers communicate heavily before payment, then disappear. Professional buyers do the opposite. They stay engaged. They request updates. They confirm milestones. They review progress, because communication doesn't end when production starts. That's when communication becomes even more important. Eighth, they address confusion immediately. They don't ignore vague answers. They don't overlook inconsistencies. And they don't hope problems disappear. When something feels unclear, they stop and clarify. Because small misunderstandings become large problems if left unchecked. Finally, they build a communication system, not a communication habit. A communication system: clear questions, clear documentation, clear confirmations, clear follow-up. Every order follows the same structure, and that's what makes results more predictable. China sourcing is not just about finding suppliers. It's about managing information. The buyer who communicates clearly usually gets better results. The buyer who assumes clarity often gets surprises. Professional buyers understand that communication is not a soft skill. It's a sourcing skill. And when communication improves, everything improves. Better quotes, better timelines, better production, better outcomes. If you want daily China sourcing how-to videos that break down supplier communication, negotiation, sourcing systems, and professional buyer strategies step by step, follow SourcingXpro. I share how experienced buyers operate so you can avoid costly mistakes and source with more confidence